Hello, welcome back. My name is Cash the Stampede, and today we are showing off ship number 2 in my fleet. Now, today's ship is going to be the one you have probably been hearing the most about in Skull and Bones when it comes to high DPS and decimating large groups of ships quickly. That, my friend, is the Sambuk, and mine is called the Dragon of the West. Now, when someone jumps into the subreddit for Skull and Bones and they ask that simple question, what is the best ship or what is the ship that I should upgrade first, you, my friend, will 100% see someone mention a SAM with a flame build or flame setup. It is as simple as that. And after season 2, we got a couple of ship upgrades added into the game that makes it very, very hard to argue against that fact. In the background today, you will see it yourself. I am doing a manufactory defense to show off the power of the dragon. Same as last video, the first part of this will show you a quick glance, so in case you don't need all the heavy details or information about the build, you'll just get what you need and you can go. After that though, we will take a deep dive into the build. So the ship class that this ship falls into is called Sambuk, a ship specialized in dishing out fire damage and burning its targets. It's also able to target multiple enemies in close proximity. The size of this ship is currently medium, which is the largest ship that we can make at the moment, and its upgrade level is 6 of 6. The ship type is DPS, which means it is specialized in dealing damage and dealing status effects. The DPS ship favors an aggressive playstyle. The perks are Scorched, Deep Blue, and Firebug. Now, Scorched deals 5,000 burning damage when you apply the Ablaze effect to an enemy ship, and Ablaze will be applied to all other enemy ships in a 150 meter radius. Also, we have Deep Blue, which will unlock at upgrade level 3 of 6, and this will improve your turning speed when traversing seas. Exclusive to the SAM, at upgrade level 6 of 6, we have Firebug, which will decrease fire weapon reload time by 25%. On offense for our weapons, on the bow we have the blue Specter flamethrower. On port, starboard, and on stern we are running the one and only fire Bombard III, along with the auxiliary weapon, the Infernal Maw. On defense, we are using the Buccaneer's Oath, which gives us 1200 armor, an explosive mitigation of 20%, flooding of 15, fire of 20, and piercing of 20. When it comes to furniture, you are looking at the dummy Springloader 1, Volatile Fuel I, Gunpowder Bench I, Bombard Works I, and the Bombard Menuiserie I. I'm gonna go with that. Followed by the Bombard Powerhouse. Now, that will wrap up the quick glance. If that is all you needed for the ship, I want to thank you for coming out. For those of you that need the basics, that's what I do on the first part of this. Please leave a like if you can, and I will see you on the next one. But for those of you who want a bit more of a breakdown on the different parts, what they do, and how you could possibly get them, well, the rest of this video will be for you. Since we've already gone over the details of the ship itself, we can circle all the way back around to offense on the bow with the blue Specter flamethrower. Flavor text reads, "This is a hellish weapon of mysterious origins, emits bluish flames of otherworldly temperatures. Maximum damage I have is 652 with a reload speed of 0.30 seconds. Maximum range is 125 meters with 1 gun port and a fire rate of 0.25 seconds. 2 perks we're working with here are Superheated and Burning 2. Superheated deals an increasing amount of damage when focusing attacks on the same target. Burning 2 will add 30% of damage as burning damage to the target. How do you obtain these? Well, you can buy the blueprint for 50 ethereal ashes from the mysterious rogue in the oubliette once you reach Kingpin Infamy, that was hard to say, in the Red Isles. Now, it can also drop from ghost ship fights that we have in the game as well. That's also how you get the ethereal ashes. Now, we had the Road Mandolin fight, which is a special event which pops up on occasion, but the more consistent way will be the ghost ship bounty that you can purchase from the rogue at the oubliette. Now, on my port, starboard, and stern, I have the Fire Bombard III. Flavor text reads, "Destructive shells damage multiple foes within a radius. Incendiary shells set targets ablaze. I have a maximum damage of 4182 with a reload speed of 5.36 seconds. I have a maximum range of 550 meters with 4 gun ports and a fire rate of 0.6 seconds. 2 perks we have here are Explosive 2 and Burning 1. Explosive 2 gives me a additional 20% of damage as explosive damage in a 35 meter blast radius. Burning 1 adds 10% of my damage as burning damage. How do you obtain these? The blueprint will become available for you once you have reached Cutthroat Infamy, from what I understand. But after that, you still have to purchase the blueprint from the black market for 1,400 pieces of 8. The black market can be located in St. Anne in the Red Isles or Talak Pinjara in the East Indies. In the auxiliary section, we have the seasonal weapon, the Infernal Maw. Flavor text reads, it is an advanced modification of the mine Springloader that launches fire mine-filled buoys. Apart from releasing fiery mines, these buoys carry volatile sea fire liquid that bursts into flames when destroyed. Acts as a defense against torpedoes. Not gonna lie, it's actually really good at those. All of these Springloaders are good at that. We have our damage at 2931 with a reload speed of 15 seconds. Maximum range is 400 meters with 1 gun port and a fire rate of 15 seconds as well. How do you obtain an Infernal Maw? Well, if it is beyond Season 2 or towards the end of Season 2, my friend, it may be too late for you. This is something that is in the Season Pass. It is a reward for one of the tracks. Now, if it is Season 3 going forward, jump into the comments and I will do my best to let you know how you obtain yourself one. There is a good chance it is now randomly rolled from a chest you can purchase from the black market in Talak Pinjara or St. Anne. But again, I am not sure at the moment or at the time of releasing this video. Now, for armor similar to my defensive build, I am using the Buccaneer's Oath. This gives me the Blood and Gold perk, which will increase my weapon damage and armor for 25% for 30 seconds once I destroy a target. Naturally, taking advantage of the 25% boost in armor for my defensive build, but here we're taking advantage of that 25% damage bonus because we will be destroying ships constantly and we will constantly keep the Blood and Gold perk active. Don't get me wrong, extra defense is good in this situation, but you know what we're here for. We're here to blow things up. We're here for those kablooies. If you would like to get yourself a Buccaneer's Oath, pop on over to the black market with 450 sovereigns and you can purchase yourself one now in Season 2. But if it is Season 3, you will have to jump into the comment section and I will let you know how you can get them going forward. Moving on to furniture, we're going to start off with the dummy Springloader 1. This will reduce the reload time of Springloader weapons by 20% when crew stamina is full. Also reduces the duration of incoming torn sails effect by 15%. Reduces the incoming flood charge by 7% as well. This is also obtainable similar to the Infernal Maw. It can only be captured from the Season Pass. If you are looking into this going forward from Season 2, well, jump into the comments and I will let you know how you obtain one for yourself. We also next up have the Bombard Menuiserie I. This increases bombard damage by 10%, increases damage to structures by 8%, and increases repair amount by repair weapons by 5%. Right now, at the end of Season 2, these are only obtainable from golden chests that drop from company convoy events that randomly pop up on the map. If it is after Season 2, like I've been saying about a lot of these pizzas, you will have to jump into the comments and let me know if you are unable to find them. I'll do my best to let you know where they are located if they're not dropping from the chests any longer. Moving on, Volatile Fuel I. This is going to increase the charge rate of the ablaze effect on enemy ships by 10%. You can obtain these pretty simply. They can be crafted once you reach Marauder or higher infamy. Then the blueprint can be purchased from the carpenter in Talak Pinjara for 2,770 silver. Next, we have the Gunpowder Bench. This will increase damage to enemy ships with the ablaze effect by 20%. You are going to have a lot of ablaze happening out there on the field, so this is what I feel to be a good perk to have. How you obtain this, you just have to reach Brigand level or higher infamy, and then the blueprint can be purchased from the merchant in Navigator's Cross for 1,580 silver. Next and very last, we have the Bombard Works, which increases elemental damage multipliers of the Bombard by 19%. This is obtainable once you reach Rover 1 or higher infamy, and then it can be purchased from the Carpenter in St. Anne. So that is the setup for my Sam. Now, it may be slightly different than some of the other Sams out there because I believe most Sam mains prefer to not use the flame on the bow and will just run all Bombards. I don't like to do this personally because some ships like to get up close with you, and if that happens, I can just send a constant stream of fiery DPS at them. If you even happen to hit their crit spot, you can bird for higher DPS, and since I use the blue Specter, that damage increases the longer I keep burning the same target. But those of you who do run all Bombards, hey, good on you. Seriously, I get it. Because once I'm dialed in with those cannons, I can hit a target from port to stern to starboard and honestly land about 80 to 90% of my shots. So I'd wager that most Sam mains can do this in a full circle around the ship, and I am not mad at that. Either way, furniture I've selected does a great job of increasing the blaze buildup and the ablaze damage. I went with the dummy Springloader here because I'm getting a 20% reduction in reload time when the crew has full stamina, which is often enough because I typically cruise around when I'm in the Dragon instead of moving around at full speed. Combined with the Firebug upgrade you can unlock at level 6 of 6, upgrade level 6 of 6, that further reduces the reload time another 25% just for damaging an enemy with the mines. And you can use the minefield as you create a trap for enemies to sail through, or my personal favorite, let them sail into it and then just detonate the minefield for a massive explosion. Man. The Sambuk, never change. Seriously, one of the most deadly ships in the Indian Ocean right now, and I'm glad I took the time to take mine to the limit. My name has been Cash the Stampede. I want to thank you again for stopping by. Have a good one.